successful by anyone's definition who did not completely take charge of their own plot and their own story. Make sense? So the next thing that I realized is after realizing every single one of these people took charge of their own destiny, their own legacy, their own storyline, their own plot, was that they also really knew themselves. They knew their talents. They knew their definition of success. They knew themselves, they accepted that they were unique in the world, and they invested in their ability to grow. And I went back to the conversation I had with Bob Berg, which was around that brick wall of style. So remember I said the brick wall of style, I can't do it like that, I can't do it like the book says, I can't do it the way that somebody else does. Well, Bob and I had a conversation about that because the fourth law in the Go-Giver is the law of authenticity, and Bob lives that so well. And so one of the things that he said is it's so important to accept that you are enough, but that you can always be better. Oh, it begins with you. You are enough, but it also begins with your commitment to making that better. So start thinking about unique talents. Your story is your gift. Your talents will be there in your story. So if you start looking at some of these things I've asked you to pull out of your story, what are you passionate about? What's your purpose? What things have made you have that feeling of the kid with the cape? What accomplishments make you feel like you want to put on a superpower uniform and go to work? Those gifts are all right there in your story. Start unwrapping them. What unique talents, what passions, what fires you up? Start filling in those blanks. And then the other thing that you have to understand about yourself is who is that valuable to? So often we build a wall out of, I can't please everybody. Nobody ever has. Some of the most stratospherically successful people in the world have actually been very polarizing. They had people that absolutely loved them and would die for them, literally. And they had people who absolutely hated them and wanted to kill them, literally. Whether it's myth, legend, legacy, most successful people actually have been very polarizing. So who are you valuable to? That is your choice. It is not an accident. We unwrap our gifts in order to share them. Who are you going to share your gifts with? If you